everybody, how's it going? So I'm bringing you another lovely Perth day. So as you can see, it's truly exceptional weather, and I've rolled the Lux back so that there's the tray sticking under the roller door, and I've rolled it down a bit just for a bit of privacy because we had a bit of an unexpected occurrence last night. I was driving and I went to get on the freeway, so I got on the noise, opened up the gate, and my exhaust snapped in half completely. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. So thankfully it's just where the dump pipe ends, so that means that it'll just I'll just have to pull the dump pipe from the back of the turbo as it goes down there, and then just re-weld the flange on. What I'm also going to do while I'm in there is wrap up the dump pipe with some fiberglass tape. That'll mean it'll lower my in-bay temperatures a little bit, and mean I don't heat my brake booster up to near melting temperatures. But there's also a couple of things that I'm planning to do. So I've got a steering boss kit here. So this will adapt the steering wheel size so that I can fit on a racing wheel. And as well as that, I got my 3-port boost controller, which I'll see whether I want to hook up right now or not. But anyway, first things first, let's pull the dump off. Yep, so we're going to do a speed run of taking this dump off. So for those more eagle-eyed viewers, you may have noticed that this is a 4-bolt flange on the outlet of the turbo, and this is a 2-bolt flange from a 1HZ Land Cruiser with a 2.75 inch exhaust. So this is off my mate's old car. He's got a VDJ 79 now, which is a meme, and the way I've been getting it to seal is just by clamping a spiral wound gasket inside, and then tightening as much as I can. I had to oval out the side holes there to get them on the right PCD of the 4-bolt holes. But yeah, it works alright. It doesn't leak excessively, apart from the places in where I missed weld, where there's holes. So I might actually dress this up a bit and clean it up with a bit more weld before I put it back on, just to be safe. But yeah, down the end there you can see where it's snapped off. Yeah, it's mostly around where I welded on, so I don't think I had enough heat in it, and it didn't adhere properly to the metal. But that being said, I should be able to rectify it quite well this time. Okay, I've pulled the flange off from underneath, and don't know if you'll be able to focus on that, but you can see it's split right next to where my weld was. So that means I could have missed the joint. But in saying that, you can see where the cut is, or my cut was on the inside there, and how it's split after where the weld bead is. So that could spell that there was way too much heat in that and not enough wire feed speed. Yeah, so the good thing about this now is that I can just clean it all up, and then the position that it broke off from, it'll seat perfectly back into, so I'll know the exact rotation direction it was clocked at when I had it welded on before. So I'm going to clean everything up, see if I can get it welded back on with a bit more bead. And then I'm going to go up my exhaust again and go over each weld a little bit just to make sure it doesn't break in the future. pretty sweet there. Okay, so we've been to the store, we bought some exhaust wrap and some cable ties, as well as a new steering wheel. So the job we're going to do now is stick the boss kit on, hopefully, and be able to do mad skids after that. The new wheel's got the old drift mark, so it lines up to the top. So that'll be much nicer than this piece of junk that's starting to flake from all of the years in the sun. I'd assume that just comes off. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Okay, so... Alright, let's undo that one. I'm going to mark... Well, the top should be like... No. I'll put a scribe mark so I know what's perfectly 90 degrees. So that way I don't put it on the wrong way. Alright, let's get my rattle gun. Oh no. Okay, and now the most important feature, you screw that back on and you yank like a to make sure you don't hit yourself in the face with it. Well, the beastly cameraman himself got the wheel off. My weak hands were clearly not strong enough, so yeah, that's I'm going to take the L on that one. Okay, so we got the direct contact brass bush, it looks like, which creates the constant contact no matter what rotation it is, so your horn can earth out and create the circuit it needs to beat people. So now, let's see if the spline for the one I bought is right. Oh, yes, it is right. Thank frick. So now, I don't know whether you got to take that off. I feel like that's just the contact patch there, which will bed itself in. So the top, I would assume, go like that. I need to get my wheel out now to align it. Okay. Ooh, should I have dirty hands for this? You know what, I'm going to put on gloves, hang on. So we got the old unboxing gloves, and we got the ass wheel. And yeah, here we go. We got the SAS drift wheel with the horn button in the middle. So how does that compare to size-wise? Bit smaller. That should be nice. Not getting in the way as much. Yeah. Oh. That's slightly off. No. Yeah. We'll go with that. Do you reckon I should Loctite the bolt on, or?
Probably can't hurt.
Yeah, I'll just look at the... No Loctite on it. Yeah, I might just put a dab on it.
I mean, there's not really a lot of force going back and some forwards, is there?
It's just, yeah, the constant vibration maybe of it travelling up.
Yeah,
because it's a metal steering shaft. Sorry to get technical. I'll go some Loctite if I got any. I probably should have done this with like after we, yeah. You know what? I'm going to put it on without Loctite, and then I'm going to drive it around and then see if it lines up perfectly straight. And then if it doesn't,
do a test.
I'll adjust it and then put Loctite on it.
Like you're thinking.
Knowing me, it's going to be fine, and I'm not going to Loctite it. I'm not going to go back and do it.
Minor detail.
Yeah. The earth. Yeah, I'd say that's alright.
Significant amount of torque.
That's not going anywhere. And that's all you need to say, isn't it? Yes. Alright. Edit that out.
Alright, that looks good. Let's get the exhaust back on. Okay, so we've got some exhaust wrap now. So my my engine bay temperatures are going to go way further down and I won't melt my brake booster. Oh, I got a sticker! Yes! There we go. Okay. So you got to make sure when you buy one of these, you got the metal cable ties with it as well. And the way you run it is you start it and cable tie it, and then you run it all the way down in a continuous loop to wherever you want to finish it. I'm probably just going to do my whole dump pipe just because, to hide my shitty welds. Thank you. How many are there?
4.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's self-locking there. You know what, I reckon that should be fine. If this comes off in like the first drive, I'd be so pissed off.
Right. At least you know it won't catch fire.
What's that?
At least it won't catch fire.
Yeah. There we go. Looks way better. Yeah, and the funnest part now is just lining up the gasket in the centre of it. So I usually sort of bring it in even and hold it with a screwdriver on the bottom to centre it.
Yeah.
And try not to crush it too much. That looks pretty good. Just bring the whole thing up and see. Good. It'll be nice and cool. Oh, well, not nice and cool, but it'll be cooler than it
Normally is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most important part.
Yeah.
Oh!
It works. Thank God. Let's see if the exhaust leaks now.
Lovely.
The idle control motor is jammed, I think, and it's only open in one position. So if you just start it... Oh, hang on. Can you plug in my wideband sensor real quick? Oh, well, should be right. This eyeball, I haven't left anything. It's all good. Right, we'll throw the tools in the back and then go for a second. Since I put the resonator in, it's much less raspy now.
Yeah,
You know?
a
Yeah.
bit more of a
Did you see
deeper
the
note.
Did you see the video of the resonator?
Yeah.
I like custom made it and bashed loopers into it. Yeah, and it does a good job actually. Surprisingly. And we got the main road there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to not like to hoon around the back streets. Ooh, that slipped.